Picture this. A young man, lost and uncertain, standing at a crossroads. He looks around, trying to make sense of the paths before him. Each road seems to lead to a different future, each with its own set of challenges and opportunities. The weight of the decision is heavy on his shoulders and he feels the pressure mounting. What if he makes the wrong choice? What if he ends up regretting his decision for the rest of his life? These thoughts swirl in his mind, creating a storm of doubt and fear. But amidst this chaos, there is a flicker of hope, a small voice that whispers, "You can do this." He dreams of a brighter future, a life filled with purpose and success. In his mind's eye, he sees himself achieving great things, making a difference in the world and living a life that he can be proud of. This vision fuels his determination and gives him the strength to keep going, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. He knows that the journey will not be easy, but he is willing to put in the effort and make the necessary sacrifices to turn his dreams into reality. He understands that success is not handed to anyone on a silver platter. It is earned through hard work, perseverance, and a relentless pursuit of one's goals. But the path ahead seems daunting, shrouded in doubt and fear. The fog of uncertainty makes it difficult to see what lies ahead, and the fear of the unknown threatens to paralyze him. He wonders if he has what it takes to overcome the obstacles that will inevitably come his way. Will he be able to navigate the twists and turns of this journey, or will he falter and lose his way? These questions weigh heavily on his mind, but he knows that he cannot let fear dictate his actions. He must find the courage to take the first step, even if he cannot see the entire path. This was me many years ago, trapped by my own limiting beliefs. I was that young man, standing at the crossroads of my life, unsure of which path to take. I was plagued by self-doubt and a fear of failure, and I allowed these negative thoughts to hold me back. I spent countless hours reflecting on my past mistakes and missed opportunities, wondering if I would ever be able to break free from the cycle of self-sabotage. I felt like I was stuck in a never-ending loop, unable to move forward and create the life I wanted. I felt powerless, a victim of circumstance. It seemed as though no matter how hard I tried, I could never catch a break. I watched as others around me achieved their goals and found success, while I remained stuck in the same place. I began to believe that maybe I was destined for mediocrity, that perhaps I was not meant to achieve greatness. This sense of hopelessness weighed heavily on my heart, and I struggled to find the motivation to keep going. I felt like I was trapped in a dark tunnel with no light at the end. Then, a single realization changed everything. My future wasn't predetermined, it was mine to create. This epiphany hit me like a bolt of lightning, illuminating the path ahead and giving me a newfound sense of clarity. I realized that I had the power to shape my own destiny, that I was not a passive observer in my own life. I understood that my thoughts and actions had a direct impact on the outcomes I experienced, and that by changing my mindset, I could change my reality. This realization was both liberating and empowering, and it marked the beginning of a new chapter in my life. That day, I made a decision. I decided to take control of my life and stop letting fear and doubt hold me back. I made a commitment to myself to pursue my dreams with unwavering determination and to never give up, no matter how difficult the journey might be. I knew that the road ahead would be filled with challenges, but I was ready to face them head-on. I was determined to prove to myself that I was capable of achieving greatness, and that I deserved to live a life filled with purpose and fulfillment. I chose to take control of my destiny. I began to set clear goals for myself, and developed a plan to achieve them. I surrounded myself with positive influences and sought out mentors who could guide me on my journey. I learned to embrace failure as a stepping stone to success, and I used each setback as an opportunity to learn and grow. I focused on building my skills and expanding my knowledge, and I took deliberate actions every day to move closer to my goals. With each small victory, my confidence grew, and I became more and more convinced that I was on the right path. I committed to hard work, perseverance, and making smart choices no matter the obstacles. I understood that success was not a destination but a journey, and that the key to achieving my dreams was to stay focused and keep pushing forward, even when the going got tough. I learned to embrace the challenges and view them as opportunities to grow and become stronger. I developed a resilient mindset and refused to let setbacks deter me from my path. I knew that with each obstacle I overcame, I was one step closer to achieving my goals. This is the power of now. I realized that the only moment that truly matters is the present moment, and that by focusing on the here and now, I could create a better future for myself. I learned to let go of the past and not worry too much about the future, and instead, to take deliberate actions in the present that would lead me to where I wanted to go. I embraced the concept of mindfulness and made a conscious effort to live in the moment, appreciating each step of the journey and finding joy in the process. Every single moment is an opportunity to shape your future. I came to understand that the choices I made in each moment had the power to influence the direction of my life. By making intentional and purposeful decisions, I could create the future I desired. I realized that I was the architect of my own destiny, and that by taking control of my thoughts and actions, I could build a life that was aligned with my values and aspirations. This understanding gave me a sense of empowerment and motivated me to keep striving for my goals, knowing that I had the power to create the life I wanted. Let's be real. Success doesn't magically appear overnight. It's not something that just falls into your lap while you're sitting on the couch, binge-watching your favorite series. No, success is a journey, a marathon, not a sprint. It requires a level of commitment and perseverance that many people underestimate. It's about setting goals and then working tirelessly to achieve them, even when the going gets tough. It demands effort, dedication, and consistent action. You have to be willing to put in the hours, to make sacrifices, and to stay focused on your objectives. It's about waking up early, staying up late, and doing whatever it takes to move closer to your dreams. It's about pushing through the fatigue, the doubts, and the setbacks. It's about believing in yourself and your vision, even when no one else does. It's about showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. It's about maintaining that drive and determination, even when the initial excitement has worn off. It's about finding the motivation within yourself to keep going, to keep striving, and to keep pushing forward. It's about understanding that every small step you take is bringing you closer to your goal, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment. Think of an athlete training for the Olympics. They don't just wake up one day and decide to compete at the highest level. They spend years honing their skills, perfecting their techniques, and building their strength and endurance. They face countless challenges and obstacles, but they keep pushing forward because they have a clear vision of what they want to achieve. They don't become champions by dreaming about victory. They train relentlessly, pushing their limits day in and day out. They understand that success is not guaranteed, but they are willing to put in the work because they know that the only way to achieve their dreams is through consistent effort and dedication. They embrace the grind, the sweat, and the pain because they know that it will all be worth it in the end. The same principle applies to every aspect of life. Whether you want to excel in your career, build a successful business, or master a new skill, the formula is the same. You have to be willing to put in the time and effort. You have to be willing to face challenges and setbacks. You have to be willing to keep going, even when it feels like you're not making any progress. Want to build a successful business? Put in the work. It's not enough to have a great idea. You have to execute it. You have to be willing to take risks, to learn from your mistakes, and to keep pushing forward, even when things get tough. You have to be willing to put in the long hours, to make sacrifices, and to stay focused on your vision. Dream of mastering a new skill? Practice, practice, practice. It's not enough to just want it. You have to work for it. You have to be willing to put in the time and effort to learn, to improve, and to perfect your craft. You have to be willing to face challenges and setbacks, and to keep going, even when it feels like you're not making any progress. Remember, the journey may be challenging, but the rewards of hard work are immeasurable. The sense of accomplishment, the pride in knowing that you gave it your all, and the satisfaction of achieving your dreams are worth every ounce of effort. So keep pushing, keep striving, and keep believing in yourself. Your dreams are within reach, but it's up to you to make them a reality. Life throws curveballs. Sometimes, these unexpected events can leave us feeling disoriented and unsure of our next steps. It's in these moments that our true character is tested. How we respond to these challenges can define our path forward. Obstacles and setbacks are inevitable. They come in many forms, whether it's a sudden roadblock in your career, a personal loss, or an unforeseen detour in your plans. These moments can feel like insurmountable barriers, but they also present opportunities for growth and self-discovery. The difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who don't is perseverance. It's the ability to keep moving forward, even when the path is steep and the finish line seems distant. Success is not just about reaching the top, but about the journey and the resilience built along the way. When you fall, get back up. Each fall is a lesson, a chance to learn and improve. Just like a child learning to ride a bike, every stumble brings you closer to mastering the skill. It's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you rise. When you face rejection, learn from it and try again. Rejection is not the end, but a stepping stone to success. Each no brings you closer to a yes. It's a chance to refine your approach, to grow stronger and more determined. Consider it a test, an opportunity to grow stronger and more resilient. Just like lifting weights builds muscle, overcoming challenges builds character. Each struggle is a chance to prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. Remember, every challenge you overcome brings you one step closer to your goals. Each milestone reached is a testament to your hard work and perseverance. Celebrate these victories no matter how small, for they are the building blocks of your success. Embrace the struggle, for it is in the face of adversity that true strength is forged. It's through these tough times that we discover our inner strength and resilience. So face each challenge head-on, knowing that with each step, you are becoming stronger and more capable. Every decision you make, big or small, charts the course of your future. Choose wisely. Ask yourself, does this choice align with my values? Will it move me closer to my goals? Or will it lead me further astray? Think of your life as a ship, and your decisions as the rudder. Each choice you make steers you towards your desired destination. Be intentional, be deliberate. Make decisions that empower you and propel you towards the life you envision. The ripple effect. Small actions, big impact. Don't underestimate the power of small, consistent actions. Just like drops of water can carve canyons over time, your daily habits shape your future. Reading 10 pages a day can transform you into a voracious reader. Saving a small amount of money regularly can build a secure financial future. Remember, success is not a grand event, but the culmination of countless small actions taken consistently over time. Section 6. Investing in yourself. The gift that keeps on giving. The greatest investment you can make is in yourself. Invest in your personal growth, your knowledge, and your skills. Attend seminars, read books, seek out mentors. Embrace new experiences that challenge you and help you grow. The more you learn and grow, the more equipped you become to navigate the challenges and seize the opportunities that lie ahead. Section 7. Building momentum, one step at a time. Starting is often the hardest part. Don't get overwhelmed by the enormity of your goals. Break them down into smaller, manageable steps. Focus on taking one step at a time. Each step, no matter how small, builds momentum and propels you forward. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, so take that first step today. Section 8. The power of now. Your future starts today. The past is gone. The future is uncertain. The only moment you have control over is now. Stop dwelling on past mistakes or worrying about what tomorrow may bring. Focus your energy on what you can do today to create the future you desire. Remember, every moment is a fresh start, a blank canvas. What will you create with yours? Section 9. Unleash your potential. Claim your extraordinary life. You're capable of achieving incredible things. You have within you untapped potential waiting to be unleashed. Believe in yourself. Embrace the power of now. Take action. Persevere through challenges, and make choices that align with your aspirations. The future is not something that happens to you, it's something you create. So go out there and create an extraordinary life, starting today.